Intermittent fasting is one of the most interesting diet plans in the entire world. This is because it doesn't focus on what you eat, it focuses on when you eat. Intermittent fasting is an interesting process where a person can only eat food within a certain amount of time within a 24-hour period. And in this video, I'm only asking one simple question, and that is, what is the best form of intermittent fasting for you to attempt yourself? In this video, I'm going to be doing what's called the daily approach, where I only eat for 8 hours and I have to fast for the other 16. Doctors and even professional medical studies have proven that this is the best and most efficient way to weight loss, but if done incorrectly, can turn deadly. All right, guys, so for day one, I chose Raising Cane's as my first dinner. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking, why choose Cane's as the first meal of an intermittent fasting challenge? Two reasons. The first reason is that Raising Cane's gives really good protein with their chicken and like everything like that. So I figured it'd be a good way to kind of start out with like a good form of protein. And reason number two, the last time I did a food challenge wasn't pretty. The banana video is one of the most deranged videos I've ever posted on the MrCloud channel. Not only because it was so disorganized and so like everything was all over the place, it was so disconnecting that this video is going to be a hell of a lot more organized and a lot more connecting, and it's gonna make a lot more sense. I've learned from my mistakes of the past, and I'm never going to be eating bananas for 5 days ever again. Don't worry, that will never happen in the history of this channel. But yeah, guys, day one, I'm starting off with Raising Cane's here. As you guys can see, I put everything on kind of like a dinner plate to kind of show you guys what I'm eating every single day. This is how I'm going to be like presenting the dish, I guess. But yeah, guys, it's currently 7:18 p.m. on day one, and I have a little less than an hour to eat. The hours that I'm going to be doing this challenge are a little weird. I'm going to be doing them from 12 p.m., which is noon, to 8 p.m. So in theory, that 8-hour window from noon to 8 p.m. are going to be the only like hours that I'm allowed to eat. I can eat as much as I want in that 8-hour window, and then after 8 p.m. on that day, I can't eat anything else for the 16 hours that are within going into the next day. That's kind of how intermittent fasting works. It's kind of just watching when you eat so your body can digest the food that you have and still burn enough fat in order to kind of lose weight. I'm not really sure how intermittent fasting works. I have a lot of close friends and family that have attempted it before, and I have a lot of family that's done it for like years apparently that I just like didn't know of. So you'll notice that I only said solid foods. So something that I forgot to mention to you guys in the intro of this video is that I'm actually allowed to eat and like ingest certain things during the hours of the time that I can eat like actual food. So here are the things that I can eat during the hours of fasting, I guess. Dill pickles, which I've never really cared for, black coffee, and any type of tea, herbal tea, green tea, black tea, just as long as it's not like sweetened of any kind. So the reason that I can actually ingest these things during the hours of fasting is because they're under 40 calories. So they don't give the body too many calories, but they also allow for the body to have room to be able to digest the food that I ate before the 16 hours and still be able to burn the body fat that I have left. So those are the things that I'm allowed to ingest during the hours of fasting. Once again, I've never liked dill pickles. I've always been a fan of teas like black tea, green tea, herbal tea. I hate dill pickles. I hate them. I actually have 5 minutes left before I can eat whatever I want to, and I just wanted to plug in my favorite energy drink brand called Ghost. I'm currently sipping on the America Pop flavor. I actually haven't had this one in a couple of weeks, but it's one of my favorites. It's got that like kick to it. But yeah, guys, it's currently 7:57 p.m., which means 3 more minutes. I'm gonna down this, and I will see you guys a little bit later tonight. Okay, so I've made it back home, guys, and one of the only things that I can have during my hours of fasting in this challenge is going to be teas, which is why it's important to have a somewhat plentiful collection of the teas that I can have, which is why right here I have lemon and ginger infusion bio. I've got 2 of these bad boys. I've got a peppermint herbal infusion. Interesting. I've got one of those. I've got a chamomile and lemon herbal tea. I've got 3 of those because I am a sucker for like herbal teas and everything. So I've got 3 of these bad boys. And then I've got these like honey lemon teas. There's no packaging or anything on them, but honey lemon teas are supposed to be like ideal when doing like an intermittent fasting challenge. So I've got 2 of those. But yeah, those are all the teas that are going to help me get through this challenge. Again, if I need more, I can go get more, but that's kind of all I have. This should last me at least the next 2 to 3, 4 days. So I shouldn't need more tea, but that should be good for the next 5 days. But yeah, that's all the teas I got for this challenge. All right. So I am currently in the car. I am on the way to the gym. I figured I'd kind of give you guys a little one hand on, just me, normal night routine. I also just wanted to kind of give you guys a little 2 cents on my brain, like where my mind's at right now. So I was watching a Level of Serve video. If you guys don't know who Level of Serve is, they're a reaction channel. They make a lot of really cool and good like reactions. And I was watching the video and they brought up a good point. If you're on a first date and you're with a girl, or like vice versa, if a girl's with a guy or if a guy's with a girl, is it unmanly or like unwomanly, I guess, to take a to-go box, like take your food to go? So I guess this works for guys, but if you're on a date with a girl and you take your food to go, is that unmanly of you to take your food to go? Or is it like, oh, I want to take this so I can have it for dinner tomorrow? Or like, are you too broke to afford a new meal or something like that? I don't know. I just was like thinking about that because I saw it in a video. So if everything looks kind of weird and like sounds different, it's because I'm on my second camera. Actually a GoPro here, as you guys can see, but we've made it. It's been literally probably like 3 years since I've used this thing, so forgive my awful GoPro skills. But so it's the evening of day 2 on the trying intermittent fasting for 5 days. I'm going to the store actually right now to get the ingredients that I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. Okay, so we've made it to the store. I'm gonna head inside and grab all the ingredients. It's just a few things that I'm gonna need to make food tonight. I literally just went to Publix and I just got a turkey Cobb salad. All right, so now that we're back home and I've created my dinner, as you guys can see by that last clip, I actually didn't even like make food tonight. I just went to Publix and I got myself a turkey Cobb salad. If you guys have never been to Publix or you've never heard of Publix before, or even if you have, you probably know that their salads are absolutely fire. I mean, they're so good. The dressings. I also have the honor of washing down my turkey Cobb salad from Publix with a Ghost energy drink. Tonight's flavor is cherry limeade. Cherry limeade is probably my favorite flavor out of Ghost that they have so far, out of their OG lineup. What is up, everybody, and welcome to day 4. Let me explain to you guys my reasoning for skipping over day 3. This challenge is supposed to be just like an interesting, like a Mythbusters thing. This wasn't really something that I was planning for months and like wanted to do so bad. It was just something I kind of wanted to myth bust, like how does intermittent fasting really work? Does it really work? Is it something that is worth your time even attempting or even trying? So the reason I skipped over day 3, essentially, number 1 is because I just slept the entire day. I ended up going to sleep, honestly, around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, which isn't uncommon for me. It's not normal for me to go to sleep around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, but waking up at 6:30 p.m. is just insane. So I ended up making the decision not to film day 3 because there was nothing interesting that happened. It's currently 4:05 p.m. in the afternoon on day 4. I spent the morning, I had to go to the store and get laundry detergent because I ran out of laundry detergent, but I ended up going to Panda Express and getting Panda Express for myself. I actually hadn't gotten Panda Express in so long, so I was really excited to get Panda Express because I tie these Panda Express bags so tight, you just have to like tear it open. But I'm doing the Panda Express. I get a bigger plate, and I usually go with the Beijing beef. They put the Beijing beef in like a little box here, but I usually go with the Beijing beef. I usually get an extra pack of teriyaki sauce because teriyaki sauce is the best sauce to eat with Panda Express food. Review of the food is right here. I usually just go with the normal white steamed rice with orange chicken and grilled teriyaki along with the Beijing beef, but this is usually my Panda Express order. Once again, if you guys go to Panda Express, drop your order in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys get. I also completely forgot to mention the drink here. I usually get the watermelon mango. It's like a refresher. It is ridiculously good, and I recommend this if you guys have not tried this yet. Hey everybody, and welcome to day 5 of the intermittent fasting challenge. So I figured for the final day and the final couple of hours of this challenge, I wanted to kind of go over with you guys why I ended up doing a video like this, because this is not like the normal content that I usually post on here. As you all know, 2025 is coming to an end here in the next couple of weeks. And we only have a few more videos to film for you guys before 2026 is here. Now, one of my goals for 2026 is to make this channel a little more educational, and here's what I mean by that. I've noticed over the last few months, I've been getting a lot of new subscribers from various ages. And one of my goals for this channel is to be something that anybody of any age can watch, whether that be kids who are in middle school or kids who are in college. Heck, even kids who are watching with their parents. I want this to be something that everybody of any age can enjoy, and incorporating a sense of education into this channel is something that I'm just gonna have to end up getting used to. But anyways, guys, that's the video. I hope you all ended up enjoying. If you did, be sure to subscribe down below to let me know what challenges you guys want to see in 2026. As I said before, we have only 2 or 3 more videos left for you guys to film in 2025, but 2026 is going to be a massive year for the MrCloud brand and channel. It's hard to get up here to do my outro.